So it's Saturday, March 2nd, 2024, 13:59 p.m. So here's another one. It's called Brain-Computer Interface Society. And since 1999, the International BCI, or Brain-Computer, Brain-Machine Interface Meeting, has provided a forum for scientists, engineers, and clinicians, to include government agencies. So that's why you always hear me saying state, corporate, and academia, sponsored, sanctioned, covered up. And clinicians involved in BCI research and clinical use to review the present state of the field, address key issues critical to further progress, and promote the education and participation of young researchers. So it started in 1999, and you had about 50 delegates, and they met in this institute in New York. You had the second one in 2002. There were about 90 delegates. And these are as you start having these people in state, corporate, or academia get involved, to include government agencies, health and human services, and everything. And this is where the cover-up comes in. 2005, 160. So starting on the 4th International BCI meeting, or Brain-Computer Interface meeting, it was 2010. So they've been working on it for a long time. And there were 283 delegates. But then you look, the 5th one was also held at Asilomar Conference Center. It went up to 315. And 165 labs. This one was the 6th meeting in 2016 at Asilomar Conference Center in Pacific Grove, California. And you had 407 delegates with 188 labs in 26 countries, basically mostly allied countries, experimenting on their own citizens without their consent. And then the 7th International Brain-Computer Interface, and you had 423, again at Asilomar Conference Center. So let's look at, then you can see how big it gets and how they all cover it up, state, corporate, and academia. And this is the one that they held in at Asilomar. And then they have the program, the schedule, talking about the field, how it's progressing, and then the things that they cover in the conference, the schedule. So you see hands-on. What's a hands-on? You mean that the human guinea pigs on the Monterey Peninsula and Pacific Grove in particular, like targets like me, you know, the hands-on where you're zapping their brain in an offensive manner? So they don't care about the victim. They only care about talking about the user, the person who's using this type of capability and brain-computer interface on someone else. But they're the ethical people. Yeah, right. So like I said, this Monterey Peninsula, it holds a lot of secrets. But it looks beautiful like that.